Shy had no clue who I was.
She ran away. She peed her pants.
She peed her pants and ran away.
Oh my God. Oh, Northie, that's horrible.
Kim Kardashian is passing her affinity for pranks onto her kids, and Kanye West is not a fan of that. In the third episode of Season 3 of The Kardashians, the Skims founder, 42, teamed up with her daughter North, 9, and brother-in-law Scott Disick to play a prank on her staff and her mom, Kris Jenner. While North put special effects makeup on her mom, Kim and Disick talk about what their lives would be like if they didn't become famous.
Having kids is just, there's no way to describe it, but it's a lot.
As they're chatting, North places a wig on her mom and lowers her voice, who then becomes unrecognizable to her nanny, her security guard, and even her daughter Chicago after telling them that she is the new art teacher, Annika. After fooling people in Kim's house, the pranksters then decide to FaceTime Jenner and pretend that Kim, in prosthetics, is a girl that Disick is seeing. As much as that sounds fun, and just it being a game, Kanye was reportedly furious with Kim for exposing their daughter to the side of life he doesn't want his kids to follow. In a confessional, Kim later says that she loves to make her daughter happy, and that putting on a fake nose is worth it when North tells her she had so much fun that day.
Yeah. I always try to find little things that each one of my kids and I can do alone. I have different little activities and things that I do with them. North loves makeup. She loves special effects makeup. She loves prosthetics and loves to do these pranks.
In a scene from the second episode of the third season, the mother of 4 has an emotional conversation with her mom and opens up about how public drama with ex-Kanye West affects their 4 kids, Psalm, Chicago, Saint, and North. I still feel the need to not talk about it and protect it from my kids, and I always will feel that way, but God, if people knew, she said, I would just never do that to my kids. Speaking of the ups and downs of their relationships, Kim said she spent hours and hours of my days as the cleanup crew. Her mom then points out that's why divorce ended up being the best option. In the confessional, the curvy socialite added, "It's the hardest feeling to watch someone you really loved and you have a family with be so different from what you knew." Jenner reassured her daughter that there's nothing the family wouldn't do for her, to which she said, "I just hate that I bring the drama. I really do believe that one day, my kids will appreciate my silence, my understanding, and my grace, and I will try to keep it together at all times." In December this past year, Kim Kardashian broke down into tears as she discussed what it has been like co-parenting with her ex-husband Kanye West during an emotional interview.
I get emotional.
Oh.
It's just been a day for me. It's hard. It was
The reality star appeared on the Angie Martinez IRL podcast, where she was overcome as she talked about sharing 4 children with the rapper. Kim explained that she has tried to shield her kids from all of the crazy shit that comes with Kanye's public outbursts, but insisted if they question her about it in the future, she will be prepared to answer. The mother of 4 teared up as she discussed their public divorce and compared her children's lives to hers being raised by late attorney Robert Kardashian. Kim was crying as she said, "I had the best dad. I don't want to get emotional. It has just been a day for me. It's hard. Shit like co-parenting, it's really fucking hard, you know?" The reality TV star filed for divorce from Kanye in February of 2021. Angie, on her part, said that Kim was not co-parenting with the quietest, easiest former partner. Kim replied, "Yeah, but I had the best dad, and I had the best memories and the greatest experience. And that's all I want for my kids. As long as they can have that, that's what I would want for them, you know? So, if they don't know things that are being said or what's happening in the world, why would I ever bring that energy to them? You know, that's real heavy grown-up shit that they are not ready to deal with," she continued. "And when they are, we will have those conversations and I'll be so prepared, but until then, I will do anything to keep their life as normal as possible."
I'm in a petty mood. I'll go back and I'll be like, okay, I have all the receipts. But then I go back to my babies and I think they'll feel.
Kim said she would be prepared when her children ask about Kanye's public outbursts, but for now, she remains silent. She said, "One day my kids will thank me for sitting here and not bashing their dad when I could," she told host Angie Martinez. "All the crazy shit. They'll thank me and I'll privately answer anything that they want to know. It's not my place anymore to jump in. I definitely protected him and I still will in the eyes of my kids for my kids. In my home, my kids don't know anything that goes on in the outside world. I'm holding on by a thread. I know I'm so close to that not happening. While that's still happening, I will protect that to the ends of the earth as long as I can." Kim then talked about how she has shielded her 4 children from the drama, both publicly and privately, between the two A-list parents. She explained, "I definitely protected him and I still will. In the eyes of my kids, for my kids. So, in my home, my kids don't anything that goes on in the outside world, and I've managed to, I'm holding on by a thread, and I know I'm so close to that not happening. But while it's still that way, I will protect that to the end of the earth as long as I can." Kim said she has truly done all that she can to keep her children away from the drama, and even calls her best friends the teachers at their school, who keep her in the loop of what the kids are talking about. She revealed, "None of the other kids have ever said anything to my kids. When stuff's going down, I protect stuff as far as the TVs and the content that's on. It is a full-time job." She got candid as she admitted, "It's worth it because, of course, I want to disassociate in specific thoughts and things being said because that's not me. But at the same time, in my home, I could be going through something. But if we're riding to school and they want to listen to their dad's music, no matter what is going on in the world, I have to have that smile on my face and blast his music and sing along and act like nothing's wrong. As soon as I drop them off, I can have a good cry." Kim's interview came on the heels of a turbulent year for West, who viciously went after her then-boyfriend Pete Davidson through a multitude of platforms.
The thing about it being Adidas is like, I could literally say anti-Semitic shit and they can't drop me. I could say anti-Semitic things and Adidas can't drop me. Now what?
He then made headlines for race-related controversies when he and conservative commentator Candace Owens donned tops that read "White Lives Matter" during a Paris Fashion Week showcase for his Yeezy line on October 3rd. Kanye faced restrictions on his social media sites after he tweeted on October 8th, "I'm a bit sleepy tonight, but when I wake up, I'm going DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. You guys have toyed with me and tried to blackball anyone who ever opposes your agenda." The professional fallout to Kanye's repeated anti-Semitic statements about Jews included Adidas cutting their ties with him over his conduct, while other one-time associates distanced themselves from him.
People expect that if you're black, you have to be Democrat. I've had conversations that basically said that welfare is the reason why a lot of black people end up being Democrat. They say, first of all, it's a limit to amount of jobs.
In November, he made headlines after visiting former President Donald Trump at Mar-a-Lago with white nationalist and Holocaust denier Nick Fuentes. Appearing with Fuentes on conspiracy theorist Alex Jones' show in December, the Jesus Walks rapper said he saw good things about Adolf Hitler and Nazis. The father of four said, "I love everyone, and the Jewish people are not going to tell me, you can love us, and you can love what we are doing to you with the contracts, and you can love what we are pushing with the pornography." But this guy that invented highways invented the very microphone that I use as a musician. You can't say out loud that this person never did anything good, and I am done with that. Every human being has something of value that they brought to the table, especially Hitler. On the same day, his Twitter account was suspended by CEO Elon Musk after he posted a picture of a swastika inside a Star of David. Musk said at the time, "I tried my best. Despite that, he again violated our rule against incitement to violence. Account will be suspended." In November, Kim and Kanye finally settled their divorce after an ugly public battle that raged on for almost 2 years since they split. The pair have now come to an accord on the custody of their 4 kids, parenting plans, and division of their multi-million-dollar real estate portfolio. Kim will get $200,000 in child support monthly. The rapper and the model will share joint custody and have equal access to their 4 kids. Insiders told TMZ that Kardashian will have custody of the children most of the time. Under the terms of the agreement, Kanye will be responsible for 50% of the educational and security expenses for the 4 kids. So, that's most likely why he doesn't like it when Kim teaches the kids what he deems unfit. Do you agree with Kanye on that line of parenting? Let us know in the comment section below. And that's it from us today until next time. Thank you for watching.